that tattoo there, Mr. Hooper, is the USS Indianapolis. You were on the Indianapolis? What happened? Japanese submarine slams 2 torpedoes into her side, Chief. We was coming back from the island of Tinian to Leyte. We just delivered the bomb. Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about a half hour. Tiger. 13-footer. You know how you can tell they're from in the water, Chief? You can tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't know is that our bomb mission had been so secret, no distress signal had been sent. They didn't list this overdue for a week. Very first light, Chief. Sharks come cruising. So we formed ourselves in tight groups. Kind of like the old squares in the calendars, like the Battle of Waterloo. See, the idea was, shark comes to the nearest man, that man, he starts to pound and holler and scream, and sometimes that shark, he go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes he looks right into you, right into your eye. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he's coming at you, you don't even seem to be living till he bites you. And those black eyes roll over wide. And, oh, you start to hear that terrible high-pitched scream, and the ocean turns red despite all your pounding and your hollering. Those sharks, they all coming and they just rip you to pieces. You know, by the end of the first dawn, Chief, lost 100 men. Don't know how many sharks there were, maybe 1,000. Don't know how many men they averaged. 6 an hour. Thursday morning, Chief, bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson from Cleveland. Baseball player, bosoms mate. Well, I thought he was sleeping. I reached over to wake him up, and he bobbed up and down in the water, kind of like a top upended. Well, he had been bit in half from below the waist. Noon the 5th day, Lockheed Ventura swung in low. He spotted this young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper here, but anyway, he spotted us, and 3 hours later, a big fat PBY comes in and starts to pick us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting on my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went into the water. 365 men come out. Sharks took the rest, June 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.